Good Wednesday, everyone. This is meteorologist Dave Snyder at the National Weather Service with Alaska's statewide weather. A few thunderstorms are fired up across the Yukon and British Columbia again this afternoon. A few of those could get fairly close to southern parts of southeast. Watch for them to die off quickly as we head into the evening hours. Meanwhile, high pressure is still fairly stable across the Gulf of Alaska, spreading a lot of stratus and fog across the region. You can see that very clearly on the satellite picture there. 1,026 millibars. It's still pulling up some warmer and wetter air toward Kodiak Island. Look for some rainfall there to start up through the late afternoon, evening, and overnight hours there, especially along the west coast, all ahead of an occlusion. And the frontal boundary is working into the west coast of the Alaska southwestern mainland there as we get into tonight and tomorrow. Low pressure is just north of St. Matthew at 966 millibars. A little bit further south and across the Aleutians is another circulation just above 1,000 millibars. The two systems are just a precursor to what's coming this weekend, another wave of much stronger circulation. The remnants of Typhoon Dolphin will be working across the North Pacific and eventually into the Bering Sea. It will not present any tropical weather to the Bering, of course, but it will bring up the winds as we head into the western Bering and the western and central Aleutians coming into the next few days. We'll be watching the central and western chains starting tonight and tomorrow for stronger winds. Gale warnings are expected for the central chain, including Adak and Atka as we head into Thursday, and storm warnings are in effect for most of the western, west central chain and the western Bering Sea as we go through Thursday. Again, some of those stronger winds coming up starting tonight. Looking across the west coast, we're not expecting any impacts from what's left of Dolphin. Across the west coast there, you'll see more clouds and a little bit of better chance for some rain as we head into Thursday there, but again, no major impacts from Dolphin as it's moving northward into the Bering. Low pressure sitting across the western Gulf will continue to keep rainfall moving northward into the Alaska Peninsula. A deep southerly flow continues for most of the central and western part of Alaska. That's going to keep temperatures fairly mild, especially on the north slope. High pressure will be sitting across the north slope as we head into Thursday and Friday at 1,021 millibars by Friday afternoon. Rain and snow showers sitting just offshore there, so very mild weather continuing for anywhere north of the Brooks Range, with showers continuing along the Brooks Range and points west along the Yukon. Look for low pressure across the western part of the Bering at 964 millibars. In the meantime, a flood watch remains in effect through Wednesday evening and for rapid snowmelt across the Yukon Flats and surrounding uplands, and a flood watch remains in effect through Saturday afternoon for the central Beaufort Seacoast. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm meteorologist Dave Snyder.